Welcome back, everyone, to the next installment of Corpse Party Blood Drive. We got through a lot of exposition, and now we're heading home with 2 halves of the stone that could potentially take us to Heavenly Host, with or without Aiko. Must have been emptied out recently, completely clean inside, it smells only of the plastic bag. Ready to head home? No, I'm going to do a little examining. Let me know when you're good to go. He's late. Seriously, what is he thinking? That boy needs a boot to the head, I swear. Don't need anything. I could... Really? Alright. I remember running up these stairs with Mayu Suzumoto. At the time, it never dawned on me that the legitimacy of those memories could ever be called into question. Why would it? When you graduate, transfer, or get married, you're always still able to see one another as long as you're both alive, but in this reality, it's as if Suzumoto never even existed. How much am I able to do? Also, I just realized, yeah, our left hand's actually bandaged. Nicely done. Where are all the people? The streets seem unusually quiet. Is it just because of the late hour? I'm surprised I'm able to explore as much as I am, to be frank. Is the owner of this house happy? Obviously they're experiencing the daily joys and hardships of life like everyone else, but do they really understand what it all means? Huh. The sign on the door reads closed for the day, though this building has actually been vacant for years. This used to be a photo studio, I think? Okay, we're done. Come on, then. Let's go.
Tadaima.
今日の変死速報です。死亡した岡部さんは背骨が折れた状態で都内のこの場所で発見され。
Again? A Tokyo map was displayed on the television screen marked with 2 red dots. The marquee at the bottom provided the headline, Sudden Violent Deaths Remain Unexplained. Without thinking, I had left the socks I just removed from my feet on the living room floor and began walking toward the bathroom. This was a bad habit of mine, so ingrained within me that it had almost become ritual. Mom did well to have caught it so quickly. I grabbed my socks and left the room. I set my bag down in my room, quickly and automatically grabbed my sweatpants and spats, and made a beeline for the bathroom. When I got there, I threw my socks into the hamper, with purpose, and then began peeling off my school uniform. As I observed myself in the mirror, I began to murmur. Those burn marks on my neck and arms were eternal reminders of what I'd been through at the Shinozaki estate. I could clearly remember the agony I went through as they formed. I remember watching them sear into my flesh out of thin air, blood spurting from them as if I'd been knifed. I only survived because Hinoi sacrificed herself in my place. I tried to force self-confidence into my expression. When it wouldn't come, I slapped my cheeks hard. It was in me somewhere, it just needed to be yanked out into the open. I lowered my head into the water ever so slightly, blowing bubbles into the water with my mouth. The pros and cons of returning to Heavenly Host were racing through my head. I mean, 1 pro and like 248 cons, but, you know.
奇跡の力。確定した運命に挑む力。篠崎の末裔。私がやらなきゃいけない。みんなを生き返らせてみせるわ。ブックオブシャドウズのありかさえ分かれば、すぐにでも。
ブックオブシャドウズのありかだ。
This freaking guy.
相変わらずずれた感性してやがんな。
Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have a quip. Like, what the hell? This was just about the last thing I expected. I couldn't help but scream. It was that same boy who had found his way into my room last time, wearing the exact same clothes. He spoke to me without once turning his head to look in my direction.
涅槃を知ったか。やっと悟ったようだな。てめえの宿命ってやつを。
He smiled, still facing away from me. It was a confident yet sinister grin. How would I know? Unless there's a mirror somewhere?
あなた、なんでここに？
音響のまじないなんて基本中の基本だろうが。いちいち驚くんじゃねえよ。それよりもだ。忘れんなよ、それ。運命に課せられたてめえの責務だからな。その末裔ってとこ。
あなた！
あ？
警察呼ぶから！この変態！ストーカー！痴漢！
My face had to have been as red as fire by this point.
うるせえよ、この父なし女が。誰が痴漢だ。幼児みたいな体しやがって。てめえみたいな貧相な体、見ても何も面白くねえんだよ。
Ouch. Freaking like triple slam right there. My head felt like it now housed all the blood from my entire body. I imagined myself white as a sheet below the neck and flashing right above it, on the verge of a megaton explosion.
いいか、よく聞け。ブックオブシャドウズは涅槃の中に戻ってる。てめえが篠崎家で失敗したあの時にな。ほら。
He handed me the photograph from Aiko.
いつの間にこれが何だっていうのよ。
よく見ろ、節穴女。ここだ、ここ。
I grabbed the photograph from his hands as aggressively as I could muster, then backed away slightly, putting as much distance between me and him as humanly possible. So, what, did you put as much distance between him as humanly possible, or did you back away slightly? Well, what do you want here? It was definitely the same picture of the little girl holding the hatchet that Aiko had shown us earlier, but I now noticed that she was holding something in her other hand, too. It was a hardbound book, around the size of a typical desk dictionary, and though I could barely make it out, there was a certain aura to it that looked an awful lot like a face. So how the hell did she get the Book of Shadows?
これは
力を使いたいなら、もう一度涅槃。いや、天神小学校と言った方がいいか。すぐにあそこへ飛んでその本を手に入れろ。そうすりゃ、お前の願いも叶うだろうね。
Now here's my question, why does this guy care? I'm thinking, who sent him? Because I doubt this guy just felt like showing up. He stuck out his hand and pointed directly at my face, then slowly lowered it down toward my abdomen. Yeah, I'm still wondering about that. He was now inexplicably pointing at my lower body, but as soon as I started to get self-conscious, he flipped his hand over and opened it, exposing his palm. There was another piece of 10 yen gum cup there, the same kind as before. I'm not sure why I took it, but I did without even thinking. As soon as the exchange was made, he immediately turned toward the bathroom window, apparently preparing to make his escape.
あなた、何者なの？どうして私に？
My question seemed to stop him in his tracks.
教えてくれる？
I wasn't about to drop my guard, especially given the obvious advantage this boy had over me. You know, I didn't mention this now or before, but both times Ayumi encountered this guy, she screamed, and her mother is clearly at home. Does this guy also have some sort of aura of silence or something that conceals both of our presences? Because you'd think our mom would have come running both times. But he didn't seem like he'd come to attack me or anything. Rather, it was almost like he was trying to lead me somewhere. To show me the way.
今はまだ話せね
He turned his head toward me just enough that I could catch a brief glimpse of the eyes beyond his hood. They were ice blue in color, but gentle and sincere. He smiled once more as he leaped out of the bathroom window. I was kind of dumbfounded. I had no idea how to process what had just happened.
どうしたのあゆみ大丈夫
Well, never mind. Mom barged into the bath, brandishing a broom. It was probably the first thing she could find with which to fend off potential intruders. Too bad she hadn't been just a moment quicker. All I could do was squat on the cold bathroom floor and stare at her with hollow eyes. There was no way to adequately explain any of this to her. I got this stick of gum. It was late at night, and I still hadn't bothered changing into my school uniform. I being Yoshiki this time. I needed food, though, so I decided to hit up the convenience store on my way back home. I'd picked up a bottle of olives, a pack of tofu, some mineral water, and other various things to keep me going for a while.
なんだこりゃ
I could hardly believe it. There was actually an occult section at the damn mini-mart, with all kinds of stupid stuff like spirit talisman magnets and anti-demon wards. I grabbed one off the shelf at random and looked at the company logo on the back side. PL Promotions Co., Inc. For these last 2 months since we'd gotten back from Heavenly Host, it seemed like there was a real spiritual boom going on all over the world. The world. Whenever there'd been a strange death or something, the public would be all over it, downright excited about the possibility that it might be supernatural in nature. It was all over TV shows and magazines, too, with independent researchers checking out spiritual hotspots and giving fancy new age advice to people just to boost ratings or sales. And now, this exorcism merchandise next to prepackaged cupcakes and ready-made dinners.
コンビニでお札が買える時代かよちょっと前までならこんなもの見ても気持ち悪いって笑えたんだろうけど今じゃそんな風に笑えなくなっちまったなこんなの本物相手に聞くのかよなんて思うようになるとは
The item I was examining happened to be one of the spirit talisman magnets, seemingly the last one in stock. An old lady suddenly reached around me from behind and yanked it right out of my hands.
どう
She glowered at me for a moment before taking her prize over to the register. Wow, to hell with you, lady. I don't care if you're old, and knock your ass down. Not even take the item back, just on principle. And I just stood there staring blankly at her as she walked away.
なんだかよ
ありがとうございました
Okay. Someone threw their burnable trash from home in here again. It's a withered bouquet of flowers. Oh yeah, I heard there was a serial killer who'd recently done in a middle school girl around here. These were probably left in memory of her or something. It's pretty messed up. What? I was just checking the trash. What the hell? Oh, that'll be a rat, actually. Whew, just a cat. Don't I feel like an idiot now? Do-ho-ho. It's late, I want to go home. Alright, we're out.
Shinuma-kun.
篠崎何してんだこんな時間に家に帰ったんじゃねえのかよ
うんごめんねこんな遅くにアルバイト
ああ今日は遅番だったからなでまさかずっと待ってたのかなんか悪かったな
うん平気
It was actually a really chilly night. I could see Shinozaki's breath dissipating around her chin in short, frequent bursts. Wow, that is chilly.
平気じゃねえだろ震えてんじゃねえか嫌じゃなければ寄ってけよ シャくらい出してやる。
My room was on the second floor of the apartment building. I hadn't been expecting guests, but I had just tidied up for my own sake a little while back, so it was fairly presentable. Shinozaki immediately sat down on my bed and began sipping the tea I'd made for her. She was holding it in both hands, probably less for politeness and more just to warm them up.
おいしい。
変だろ。妹がいつも送ってくんだよ。いい茶話。
The sound of a large truck driving by seemed to catch her off guard. She was clearly a bit jittery. Unsurprising, all things considered.
こんな時間まで工事してるんだ。
ああ、年末近くになるとこういう意味のない工事増えるな。うるさいわ、眩しいわで寝れやしねえよ。
大変。
Time passed us by at a snail's pace. Shinozaki continued to sip her tea, never once removing either hand from the warm cup. She definitely had something on her mind. Something had happened. It was written all over her face.
親に断ってきてんのか？
ううん。連絡は大丈夫。
そうか？
Shinozaki was in my room. I had dreamed about this before, but never thought it would actually happen.
待つか。なんだな。いや、どうしたんだよ、こんな遅くに。なんかあったのか？
うん。あのね。
はあ？今から天神賞に行くだ？
I was half acting, as admittedly this wasn't entirely unexpected. Shinozaki may be a lot of things, but unpredictable is not among them.
お願い。
Oh, the music's back, I just realized.
この石を取りに来たのか。
It's very faint in the background, but that sounds familiar. I took out the ever after stone I'd stolen from Aiko.
いいか、篠崎。確かにこの石はさっき光ってたし、何か力はあるかもしれねえ。だがよ、もう一度あそこに行ったところで何をどうできるんだ？また出られなくなって下手したら今度こそ死んじまう。そうなりゃここでのお前の存在まで消えちまうかもしれねえんだぞ。
I tried to be as strong and commanding as I could possibly muster. I needed her to realize what a bad idea this
私
was.
の存在なんていい。それよりみんなを救いたいの。
救う？
黒の本、ブックオブシャドウズのありかが分かったの。
さっき言ってたあの本のことか。
見て。
She had that photograph thing from Aiko with her, and was pointing to the little girl's left arm.
私たち実はもうさっき見えていたのよ。この女の子の左手のところ、それがブックオブシャドウズよ。
I didn't have to look very hard to see it, but
本か、確かに持ってるな。それでこれがブックオブシャドウズだっていう確証はあんのかよ。
ないけど、でも多分間違いないと思う。
多分ってお前。
天神賞へはね、この本を取り戻しに行くの。そしたらみんなの魂を涅槃から解き放てる。鈴本さんたちを今度こそ生き返らせることができるわ。
how could I argue with that? There were so many assumptions being made, but she was so sure of herself, so certain that this would work. She wasn't about to listen to reason. Ugh. Shinozaki shook her head furiously, like some sort of violent shudder. It almost seemed like she was trying to shake something loose from her mind. Yeah, this part Yoshiki didn't see. I don't know if he knows about it, but he certainly wasn't there.
つか、そもそもこんな石で本当に天神賞に行けるのか？あの女、庭愛子だっけか？どう見てもうさんくさかったぜ。
それは試してみなきゃだけれど、でももしまた天神賞に行けたらみんなの魂がそこにあるんだから、今度こそ反抗の術が成功すると思うの。
篠崎、
She still had deep scars all along her arms, legs, and neck. Anyone could tell at a glance that she'd just recovered from a serious accident. She sounded so self-assured, so self-confident, but it was hard to take any of that seriously. This was the first time in my life I'd found myself tearing up over someone and not being embarrassed that I was crying. Honestly, it surprised even me how deeply I cared about Shinozaki and how much I just didn't want to lose her. My eyes were getting hot and glazed, and I felt utterly helpless.
こんなこと誰にも話せないけど、あなたは信じてくれる。岸沼君。
I was at a complete loss for words. I found myself literally scratching my head, trying to come up with a good answer. This was Shinozaki, and she had come to me for moral support, for encouragement, for peace of mind. It was really the first time she'd ever truly relied on me, ever truly counted on me. I knew then what I had to do.
もうよ、あのクソ学校であんな目にあって帰ってきたんだ。今さら何があっても驚きゃしねえよ。お前が言うんならきっとそうなんだろう。理解はできないけどな。できないままに俺は決めたことがある。
決めたこと？
ああ。何があってもお前を守るってよ。
Shinozaki and I stared into each other's eyes for a moment, each of us trying to figure the other out.
心配すんな。大丈夫だ。
I tried to force a smile. Shinozaki had basically curled up into a ball at this point, her tiny body collapsed in on itself for support. But now, all of a sudden, she unfurled herself and glared at me. I couldn't tell if she was mad or happy or what. Her eyes were either like daggers or saucers. I couldn't really make out which. Maybe she'd come here expecting me to actively shoot down her ideas or something? Maybe she thought she'd be alone in this? Maybe she'd figured out what I was up to? Or maybe she'd been expecting me to say exactly what I'd said to her. And maybe it annoyed her? Either way, tears began to explode from her eyes, so quickly that red bags were forming under them almost instantly. She then turned her back to me, all with one seemingly unconscious spin of her body.
どうした篠崎。
あのね、昼間私の頭ポンポンってしたでしょ。
She seemed like she was trying her hardest not to let herself cry, though it wasn't exactly working.
あ？んなことしたか？
した。あれだけど。
She paused, seemingly waiting for me to answer, but I had no idea what to say and absolutely didn't want to say the wrong thing, so I just stood there like a dolt.
やっぱり覚えてないなら。
Finally, she turned back to face me, her tears mostly dry. Still a little self-conscious about crying, though, she kept her eyes closed, a telltale frown belying her confidence. There was obviously something between the lines for me to read here, but hell if I knew what it was.
ああ。お前の持ってる石の片割れ見せてくれよ。
はい。
Shinozaki removed the ever-after stone from her pocket and placed it squarely in my hand. I positioned it next to my stone and stared intently at the two. This was the turning point. What I did next could decide our fates. I couldn't mess this up. Outside my window, I could still hear the sound of construction vehicles driving by. It was now or never. What? In as close to one solid motion as I could manage, I opened my window and chucked the two stones out into the road. Whoa! I timed it perfectly, and my aim couldn't have been better. Another truck was just about to pass by, and the stones were immediately in its path. The sound I heard next was a satisfying crunch. It was the sound of delicate, glass-like rocks breaking into tiny pieces. I did not expect that at all. Shinozaki had rushed over to the window and directly witnessed the fate of the ever-after stones. As soon as the trucks drove over them, she collapsed to her knees.
何をしてでも
Surprise. I couldn't even finish my sentence before Shinozaki's palm slammed my face with an incredible force. The loud smack of flesh on flesh echoed throughout the room. The side of my face was immediately in pain. I began rubbing it with my hand as I looked into Shinozaki's eyes. Her face was filled with tears and her nose was running. She was breathing so heavily her shoulders were bobbing up and down.
Shinozaki, 聞いてく。
ちょっとでも信じて私がバカだった。
She was absolutely hysterical with rage.
行かせるかよ、あんなところに。
It was my turn to fire back now. I was certain I'd done the right thing.
本があるったって具体的にどこだ。一体何をするんだよ。何のプランもなしに行ってまた死ぬ思いするだけだろ。
嫌い。何よバカ。アホ。うよ。
Leaving me with those hurtful words, Shinozaki then pushed past me and ran out of my room, crying like a child the whole way. I stood back up again, rubbing my cheek where I'd been slapped. Oh, we're playing? Found him. I'm good at video games. Well, of course, they're the loading icon. You know, you couldn't get rid of them that easily. Is that guy? Just strolls over.
論から手段、次に実践だ。進め。貪欲に貪るように邁進しろ。
Hood's off.
お前はもう飛べる。パンピーどもを超越する世の断りに手を突っ込むことのできる人間だ。
教えてよ。味方なの？
篠崎。
篠間くん。
比べてこいつはクズだ。
はあ？なんだよお前。
It's that guy I passed in front of Shinozaki's place.
壊れなかったのか、それ。篠崎、渡すんだ。
いや。
ダメだ、行くんじゃねえ。何度死にそうになれば気が済むんだよ。
いや。
渡せ。いや。
Damn, cracked the wall.
野生犬だ。歩み、味方かと聞いたな。その通り、守るもの。俺はお前の姉、日の絵の世話になった一番だ。矢後浦教会のキリアミストだ。
お姉ちゃんの。
いい子だ。会場のワードは覚えている。さてと、それじゃあ実践といこうか。その石貸してみな。俺にしっかり捕まってろよ。あとほら、お守りだ。なくすなよ。
look serious. Misoto's charm, the Argus Cube.
行くな。
ごめん。もう心配しないで。
篠崎。
お前は正しくパンピーの道を生きてろ。
やめて。涅槃よ。死人を迎えよ。
篠崎。マジかよ。篠崎。篠崎。くそ。なんでだよ。くそー。
Ugh. Welcome back.
この匂い、この空気。
Oh my god, even the cracks look the same.
天神書だ。あれ？ミストさん？どこ？あ、幸せの石。
Wow, that's bad. We gotta find Misoto like yesterday.
どうしよう。あれはミストさんが。そんな、あの石がないと。あの石がないと。帰れないわ。ミストさん。私、また、この学校に一人ぼっち。
Whew. And we're not running into Yoshiki halfway through this time.
そんなことないよ。きっとどこかで合流できるわ。前だってそうだったもの。
That's right, people just went their separate ways. Ooh. This is bad. Oh.
いらっしゃいますよ。
I'd still be careful about running around in a place like this, especially blindly. Oh my god. Oh, we're here. The horrible things written on the blackboard are glowing so brightly, they almost seem to be backlit. Even with Sachiko gone, the malice remains. Long black hair in the cabinet. It looks like I could actually navigate the full room this time. Let me guess. Oh, I cannot investigate the windows. Nothing about them being affixed like models. Oh boy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to gameplay where we can actually encounter a single wrong end. I don't know how to do it though, so let's hope I make the right decisions. It wasn't this dark last time. Huh. There wasn't a clock like that in here last time either. I guess things really are different now. I hope Misoto hasn't gotten too far. I don't even know his phone number. And even if I did, I think you'll recall phones don't work. Actually, I should leave a message for him. Are we gonna write on the desk or are we using a phone? Oh, okay. Misuto, it's Ayume. Please call me. 090 and censored in case people actually try calling the number. It's like, you know, Japan's version of America's 555 numbers, I guess. Good enough, I think. Now let's see if I can find him anywhere. Now let's see if I can save the friggin' game, man. It's gonna get spooky in here. Oh boy. For now, I have to stop the installment. Well, we certainly made a lot of progress today, didn't we? We made it to Heavenly Host. Unfortunately, we did it under rather depressing circumstances. This very much reminds me of what happened with Naomi and Seiko in the first corpse party. Ayumi left Yoshiki with very hurtful words. I really, really hope something bad doesn't happen to either of them, making that the last conversation they had. Somehow, though, admittedly, I doubt it because Ayumi seems to be the focus of the entire game and Yoshiki's on the outside. So, I really, really, really hope this works out okay because these are very unfortunate and depressing circumstances. Oh yeah, and basically everything around us could kill us, so there's that too. Until next time, everyone.